Hey you guys, what's going on? Happy Friday. Jumping on really quick just to talk to you guys about I don't even know how to put this. So this is gonna be a discussion. That's what we're gonna call it. So this morning I was on Snap and I was watching my best friend 2-3 Snapchat. Shout out to you, Serge. And he was talking about how people cut corners, um, and everything else, but will bust their butts to impress somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that is that is so true because we cut corners when it comes to living for God and doing what God has called us to do. But when it's time to come out here and impress this world, we have no problems with bending over backwards, breaking ourselves, making sure that our impression or that our persona is A1 to the world. But when God calls us for something, we always got an excuse or try to figure out a way to cut a corner. My big sister Missy too, she always says that excuses are justified by the people that make them, and that is so true as well. So I'm just wondering, and I'm encouraging you all to, at the same token, to be true to yourself. Don't cut corners to minimize yourself and who God has called you to be, or yes, who God has called you to be and what He has created you to do. I have told you guys many times before that we were all created for different purposes, different reasons, we all have a purpose. Like, I used to be the one that would cut corners or run from things, but making sure that, you know what I'm saying, on the outside my persona was, together. But the thing about it is this: when you're all the way, when you're giving it to God and you're trusting God to hold your hand through whatever it is, your ups and your downs, there's gonna be no need to cut corners because God is always a provider. If He's willing to sacrifice for us, why can't we sacrifice for Him? Why do we minimize Him and enlarge everything else? So I'm just encouraging you guys to take, and myself too, to take a retrospect look at yourself. Like, the things that you're cutting corners on. I mean, what is that providing for you? Like, we try to do so much to fit into this world, but we don't do enough to make God fit into this world. We have to be true to who God is. Like, because if it wasn't for God, would we all be here? I'm just saying, on a serious note, if it wasn't for God, we would not be here. And like, we have to be true to who we are. We have to have our own. We have to study to show thyself approved unto God. We have to study for ourselves. We can't be so wrapped up in the world that we don't have our own knowledge and understanding of who God is. So let's stop cutting corners with God and just be great. Be who God called you to be. Step out on the faith. Stop cutting corners. Stop making excuses, and just do what God called you to do. I just encourage y'all to just channel who God called you to be. Like, you're you. There's nobody else in this world like you. Like, there is nobody else in this world like me. We are who we are. God created us in His image, and we are fearfully and wonderfully made. So why are we trying to cut corners to create a different image? Into the next video, men and women of God, be blessed. Keep praising, keep fighting, keep standing, keep worshiping, keep smiling, keep trusting. God is good. Love y'all.